Hey guys, I'm Emily Smith and I'm the founder of Emily Braidwood. I thought I would jump on over today to give you a little bit of the rundown on who I am and also my motivation for founding Emily Braidwood. Also, I would love to give you guys my hot tips on how to prevent pain and injury in this time where we're probably increasing our exercise load exponentially for some people, but also just, naturally a little bit more than what we're used to, purely because we've got a little bit more time on our hands. So stay tuned for that. So basically, I'm a sports podiatrist with over 14 years experience. I have 4 sports medicine centres across Sydney that I consult from. Not as much anymore, but certainly still very much involved with. I work mostly with active individuals and athletes. I have a couple of sporting teams that I work with. I love working with corporates and also with kids as well. So that's my main passion. Active individuals I refer to as athletes. So really a big part of what I like to do is to empower people to help themselves. So to grow from their injuries and from the pains that they have had and actually come out the other end as better athletes. And a part of that is, very much what I'm doing with Emily Braidwood as well, is to allow people to take the reins themselves and really prevent problems from being an issue in the first place, or at least being able to manage things and nip them in the bud fairly early. So a little bit about me. I grew up on a farm and in the northwest of New South Wales. My parents were both school teachers. My dad was a physics teacher and my mum was a biology teacher. So science was fairly well ingrained in my DNA. I was a hockey player. So basically, my hockey career was fairly well plagued with injury, which was my big motivation for becoming a podiatrist in the first place. I was quite fascinated by the human biomechanics and, why the body broke down. And so when I was at uni, my life took a little bit of a tact, a little bit of a change. I was the typical farm girl before I lived with 5 beautiful girls who really taught me how to dress to impress. And this really did change my life. So I learned how to wear clothes confidently and what that actually meant. And ever since then, I've just been hooked on being able to, teach people how to and allow people actually to wear the shoes that they want to wear comfortably and safely. And I made it my mission to make that happen. So that was basically sort of the reason why I founded Emily Braidwood. It was so that people were able to wear the shoes that they wanted to wear and do the things that they wanted to do without the risk of everything imploding. So basically, that's me in a nutshell. Also, I would love to leave you with my 2 hot tips, and this takes a little bit of explaining, so just bear with me. Basically, the reason why we see a lot of pain and injuries in our clinics is because people go a little bit too hard and a little bit too fast all too soon. So basically the takeaway here is just build up your load safely and start at a really nice, comfortable level. So the 2 golden rules of any kind of exercise, whether it be strength-based or cardio-based, is to, the first golden rule is to work on your distance or your pace, but not both at the same time. So effectively what you want to do is you want to start at a really comfortable distance. So say you can comfortably walk 2 kilometers, that's where you would start. And then you would build that up slowly over a period of time using the second golden rule, which is to build it up by 15% per week. So once you sort of have built up your distance comfortably and you got to a point where you really, are quite happy with, so say your goal was to walk or run 5 kilometers, then what you would do is you would add in a pace walk or run. So you would reduce your distance quite significantly. So maybe back to that 2 kilometer mark or even a 1.5 kilometer mark, but do that walk at a faster pace than what is comfortable. So if your comfortable pace is 60%, then maybe you would start at, doing that shorter walk or run at 70 or 80%. And then you would sort of build up that pace and build up that distance slowly by that 15% rule. So basically that's it. The other 2 things that probably need to be pointed out here is there are certain things that add load on, which aren't really to do with pace or distance. And that's things like running on the soft sand, running stairs or walking stairs, hills, trails, that sort of thing. So they add a significant load, but doesn't really sort of come into that pace or distance concept. So be careful with those, add them in slowly, build them up by 15%, and you'll be totally fine. And really just sort of making sure that if you are feeling any niggles or any pain, just getting on top of that, not letting it become an issue. And over the next, 2 months or so, we will definitely be posting more on how to look after yourself, because getting out to seek treatment is not particularly easy, although it is still advised. So if you need to see a practitioner, please reach out to your practitioner. So we will be posting more, so keep your eyes peeled. But thank you for your ears today, and it's really nice to virtually meet you all. And if you have any questions, please hit me up on socials, DM, email hello@emilybraidwood.com, and check out our website, emilybraidwood.com. Cheers, bye.